Okay, guys, here it is. The video we've all been waiting for. What you're about to see is two hard heads bumping into each other. The difference between the two hard heads is that one of them has the ability to jail the other one without any cause or reason or anything. Now, this has been a problem with the Harris County Sheriff's Department for quite some time. A couple years ago, the Houston Chronicle did a report about just this thing. These deputies get mad, they get their feelings hurt, you don't do what they think you should do, bow down to them and worship them like they're gods. And so they'll make up charges and file on you. There was a couple incidents that the Houston Chronicle referred to. There's the James Brazil incident, which is on YouTube here. You can look that up. Then there's Philip and I. You're going to see the video here of my incident finally. Philip's incident was very clear, and there is video evidence of it. The deputy lied, said that Philip was 3 feet onto Shell property when he was nowhere near that. He was standing on the public sidewalk, a wheelchair ramp. Okay, that's the kind of stuff these guys do. And they get away with it because nobody's really been able to prove it before. Well, here you have my arrest and Philip's arrest the next day, which clearly demonstrates a pattern of this type of abuse. So what you're going to see in this video is me talking too much. I admit it up front. I know you guys are going to give me crap about it. That's fine. The arrest report, a Class B misdemeanor arrest report typically runs about 3/4 of a page. My arrest report was 9.5 pages long. Deputy Ybarra says that I refused to be searched. He says that I questioned his authority. He says I was heavily camouflaged and sneaking along the fence line. There's a picture enclosed here, attached to the video of exactly what I was wearing. It was taken the day right after I got out of jail. It is true that I would not ID. I'll go along with that. Right after this incident, Deputy Ybarra was a court bailiff in the initial court that I was assigned to, and he was promoted. Apparently the sheriff thinks that you're doing a good job when you unlawfully arrest somebody out in the street, especially if he's the camera terrorist. But he was promoted. He now is a detective in the Domestic Violence Division of the Harris County Sheriff's Department. I've documented the other abuses along the way. Here's the video, guys. You get to see it and decide for yourself. I think that most of you will get it. There'll be some that, of course, as always, don't see a problem with what the deputy did. Hey, that's your opinion. Okay. My opinion is that if you're walking along a public roadway, you're not doing anything unlawful, the police have no reason to harass you. I'm not talking about a consensual contact where they pull up and say, "What are you doing?" That's fine. But when they jump out, unlock the holster they're wearing and put their hand on their gun like they're fixing to shoot you, that's a problem. And when they escalate things, even though you're trying to talk them down and get them to just listen, that's a problem. So, you guys, here's the video.
Okay, we got reports you guys are taking pictures and video taping the plant over here.
You guys?
Any reason? Yeah, you and I guess your partner back there?
He's not with me.
Okay. Are there any reason why you guys are, or why you are filming or taking pictures?
Yes.
Keep your hands out of your pocket, please.
Ben, I am not armed.
Okay, well, I don't know that, okay? I don't know who you are.
I'm telling you, I am not armed.
Okay.
I have no ill intent. Okay, I don't want to get shot.
Okay. Can you answer my question? Why are you over here taking pictures and filming the facility?
Am I being detained?
Right now you are. Sir, I am law enforcement. I'm not a security guard.
Yeah.
I'm law enforcement employed by this plant right now.
Okay.
I'm asking you legitimate questions. I have every right to stop you and ask you these questions. Just keep your hands where I can see them and just answer the questions, please.
Okay.
It'll be all right.
If I'm being detained, I'll do what you're saying. All right. I'll keep my hands away from my body. I am not armed. All right. I have no ill intent. I do not have even a pocket knife on me.
Okay.
All right. There's no reason for you to shoot me, tase me, beat me, none of that kind of stuff.
None of that's going on right now.
Okay.
Do what I tell you to, okay?
Well, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
I'll tell you what. You're not answering my questions. Put the camera down.
Okay.
Put it on the floor, and I'm going to check you myself for weapons, okay?
Okay.
I got that right. Put the camera on the floor.
Listen to me.
Put the camera on the floor.
Okay, listen to what I'm saying.
And I will listen to you.
I'm going to hand you the camera.
On the floor.
I'm going to hand you the camera.
Put it on the floor.
All right. I'm going to set it down.
Okay, set it down.
All right,
Okay.
yeah, listen to me.
Turn around.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Listen,
right
sir.
here.
You're not running the show, okay? I asked the questions. You failed to answer my question.
I'm trying to help you.
I'm working.
I'm trying to help you.
Turn around. Place your hands on top of your head.
Okay.
If you do not, I will take that as resisting.
I am not
Okay?
resisting anything.
Do
I'm
what
trying
I
to
asked
comply.
you.
I'm going to do what
check you for weapons. That's all I'm going to do. Is
Okay.
check you for weapons.
That's fine.
Turn around.
Can we take
put
it
your
down a
hands
notch
on
here,
top of
okay?
your head.
You're being aggressive unnecessarily.
Do what I'm telling you, sir. Put your hands on top of your head.
I'm going to comply with what you're
saying.
saying.
Face that direction. Put your hands on top of your head. Let's do it.
I'm fixing to
Sir,
do it.
If you do not do that, I ain't going to go ahead and just take you down to the ground and handcuff you.
Okay.
We can do this a hard way or the easy way.
I'm going to do it the easy way.
Put your hands on top of your head. Turn around and face that direction.
Okay, I'm going to do it the easy way. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm going to turn around.
You make things difficult, sir.
I'm not trying to make things difficult. I'm trying to tell you. All right,
I'm on your knees.
I'm on my knees. I'm trying to do this the easy way.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I was just going to tell you that I was going to turn around. I don't want to make any sudden moves and get.
Put yourself in this position, sir.
I haven't done anything.
I'm complying with my orders.
I'm complying.
No, you're not. I asked you several times, and I hope your camera's recording.
Deputy, that
There's evidence against you.
Deputy, that camera right there on the ground.
Stand up. Now let me check you for weapons, like I told you.
I was going to allow you to check me for weapons. I just wanted to tell you when I was going to turn around. I'm trying not to freak you out here.
I asked you so many times to do what I said, and you failed to do so.
I'm trying to de-escalate things here.
No, you didn't comply.
I'm trying to de-escalate things here. I am not armed.
What's so hard about that? What was so hard about just doing what I asked you to do?
Nothing.
Okay. You put yourself in this position.
I haven't put myself in any position. Trying to comply with your orders. I'm trying to tell you when I'm going to turn around so that you don't get scared. That's all I'm trying to do.
Did you see the gentleman got out of the vehicle?
Now, would you take the handcuffs off of me?
No, not yet.
I want a lawyer. I want a lawyer. That's what I want.
Are you going to answer my question?
No, I'm not answering nothing. I want a lawyer.
Okay. Who are you?
I want a lawyer.
Identification.
I want an attorney.
I need some ID.
I want an attorney.
Sir.
What?
Face me. Okay. This is not one of those I want an attorney type deals.
You've got handcuffs on me. You're here armed. You're aggressive.
Lawfully being detained.
I am not lawfully being detained.
You failed to comply with my orders. Okay?
Your orders are unlawful.
No, they're not.
I've committed no crime. I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity.
Okay.
And I've committed no crime.
Law enforcement has every right, okay, every right to ask you what you're doing. Okay? Your activity is suspicious. Right now, everybody's at heightened alert. You're at the Shell refinery. You're out here videotaping, taking pictures. I know you've done this before. Is this the first time?
I was here the other day and took some pictures.
Yeah.
The officer said it was no problem if I came back and took pictures again.
Okay, but you have to identify yourself to us and comply with our orders. Okay? And I know you're recording.
I am recording.
And that's all right.
I am recording. Deputy
You have to understand.
Ybarra and Garza. Who was the other? I guess that was the supervisor that's leaving.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Well, the other gentleman that was just out here had a gun and a badge on.
Morning to dispatch, I'm following the second.
There was somebody else? I don't know who that was.
Are we done here?
No, we're not. I need some identification.
I committed no crime. I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. I have no obligation to identify myself.
You do not.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
No, sir. 3802 says I only have to identify myself if I am lawfully arrested. Suspicious activity, being a suspicious person is interpretive. Supreme Court says you cannot use that as justification to stop and detain somebody. What's suspicious to you is not suspicious to me. Okay? I have no obligation to identify myself unless I'm lawfully arrested. Is suspicious person a felony or a misdemeanor?
It's a misdemeanor. We're not going to stand here and hold court all day. Okay? This is who you are.
I didn't say that.
No, it doesn't even look like you.
Really?
Okay. You have to identify yourself. Okay? I told you why we're out here. I told you why you're being stopped.
You work for Shell?
Why you're being detained.
You work for Shell?
At this moment, I am.
Oh, so you're here on an extra job?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
But that doesn't. That's holds no bearing. Okay? I'm still in a law enforcement capacity.
I understand that.
Okay?
And I'm a citizen, you're a public servant, you work for me. I'm asking you if you're on duty right now or if you're here at an extra job. That's all I want to know. You answered that question. I appreciate that.
I answered your questions.
You did.
Okay,
You did.
which is something you failed to do when I first came up and approached you.
Well, I was
Okay?
trying to be a little more cooperative with you. All I wanted to do was tell you when I was going to turn around so you didn't freak out when I spun around.
Okay.
That's all I tried to
told you
do. You're being
what
all
I
aggressive
asked
and
you.
screaming
I
at
asked
me
you
and
in
yelling
the video,
at me.
and the video will show how many times I asked you to do what I was telling you to do. Okay? You failed to comply.
And all I tried to do was tell
Okay.
you, Garza, would you watch
You have
out? My
any-
camera's sitting right there. I don't
Do you have
want
any
you to stand on.
identification on you besides just that around your neck?
I'm not identifying myself. I haven't done anything wrong. And if you're taking that information that's on that card, okay, you're violating my rights. You're violating my rights to anonymity. Not having to identify myself. I've complied with the law 100%. You're now acting outside the law. You're a deputy sheriff. You're obligated to uphold the Constitution. You swore an oath to defend the Constitution. How dare you?
There's somebody walking up to it now. I'm going to go down there. The other subject's over there on the street that runs parallel.
This is what happens when public servants
One more.
aren't accountable.
Jacket with the
You're taking that information without my consent.
We're gonna go get that other one. Stay with this one.
Where'd he go? Where did he go?
Where's he at?
I'm out on the field.
Where is he?
What other one are you talking about?
We got you 20 over there right now.
And who are you? Yeah, who are you?
I'm with security.
I got that. What's your name? You're a witness to a crime here. You have to identify yourself. To one of them, I'm sure. But I'm asking you who you are. What is your name?
Security officer Como.
Como?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And I'm sorry if I'm being a dick to you. I'm not meaning to. You have nothing to do with this. I know.
Record's coming point for a chip.
Well, a public right-of-way. How can you let this happen? You're just as bad as him to stand here and allow this to happen. Are you working an extra job as well? Did you swear an oath to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States?
Sure did.
So I'm here exercising my First Amendment right on the public right-of-way, and you allow this to happen. Shame on you. Shame on you. That you treat citizens and veterans like this, who have committed no crime, broken no law.
Shame on you. I'm a journalist gathering content for a story. And this is how you treat us. Okay. I'm going to make Harris County Sheriff's Department my personal point of interest from now on.
Chips over.
Chips over on Uvalde, chips over.
Next call.
From Frank 28, Cheyenne route for the traffic hazard shut in US 90.
Over 36.
Over 36, go ahead.
Get a call back to our reporting. You can get a better location. I'm not finding another parking lot.
There.
I just talked to Deer Park PD over the weekend about this. They were a lot more professional than you guys have been. They were a lot better at honoring their oath, protecting the law, respecting citizens' privacy and rights. Matter of fact, I dealt with a couple of Harris County deputy sheriffs just a little while ago at another location. Did a lot better than you guys are doing. You know, y'all could do something useful. You could have like a pick up the trash day, come around here and get all this trash out from around here. This is nasty up in here. Organize the employees to do something like that. You know Sergeant Tryon? No. He's the Deer Park supervisor that I dealt with over the weekend. Where'd the other coward go? Bunch of totalitarian elitists think you're above the law. You're bound by the law just like the rest of us. If he hadn't been such a dickhead when he came up here, I'd have been a lot more cooperative. You guys come at me acting like a dickhead, I'm going to be a dickhead back. Even so, I was trying to cooperate with the guy. He's telling me to turn around. All I wanted to do is say, okay, I'm going to turn around right now. So I'll end up getting body slammed. Instead, I get attacked, physically assaulted. For what?
Yes, man. Can I get a unit to check by with me at 225 westbound Meter Road at Center Street in front of the Deer Park Plaza?
For available units, request 225 Center Street.
You turn that around, right there, there's a black business card for a Harris County Deputy Sheriff. Why don't you call him and ask him how I act when people are courteous.
I'll take your word for it.
I don't take my word for it. Obviously, my word doesn't mean anything in America. A citizen walking down the street committing no crime can be abducted off the street for nothing. It's disgusting. This isn't the America I fought for. You're probably not a veteran.